recording now, and I'll be back on in, like I said, whenever.
All right. Okay. Ryan, do you want to start? Do you want to share the minutes and start so that we can, I think we're going to have a shorter call today.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I will set up the screen and share the minutes.
Emerson, the minutes are there for you to add your name, and if you have topics, submit a Git issue and link it to this, or
Sure.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I know my computer right now. Maybe it's gonna take me 15 minutes to be able to.
Oh, totally okay. Totally okay. If you're driving, please be safe. Ryan, go ahead.
Well, these are the notes from last week. Just copy and pasted, I guess.
Yeah, I did that. Because the topics continue to go on.
They pretty much are the same topics, I think. Yeah. As for progress, well, we can take a look at the repo real quick, and
and instead of the repo,
see what's going on there.
Yeah, the repo has many issues, and
there's many issues, but I'm not involved with these ones. I don't know if these logo requirements. I can go through this week and kind of check all of them, if that helps.
Yeah, this is the last call. Let's say this. Today is December 7th. You were like, let's introduce the call. December 7th, 2022 is the last MicroProfile marketing call of the year. We always have it on this week, the second week of December. Let's do this. Ryan, you were saying?
Perfect. So as you can see on the screen, these are the issues we have going on right now, or the tickets. I can go through this week and kind of update them and see which ones are kind of completed or need to be pushed forward, or ping someone for it. I closed even one earlier today. That was, what was it for? I think it was the tower for on the homepage, the clickable versions. I closed that today because, well, it was done. So I'm sure there's a couple more in here that can be closed. And I'd like to clean it up before the end of the year would be nice.
Yeah, we always do that, which is great. There are a few, for instance, here, use of Oracle trademark. Can you open that one? This one just need to execute. Yeah, so I can help you because I reviewed this 2 weeks ago, even though I missed the call, I reviewed it in. This one needs our attention. So we have the formal logo, and we need to remove, if you go into the MicroProfile website, the change is simple. There, we need to remove.
Isn't this the badge they gave us anyways when the winner got it?
Yes, and the only thing we need to remove, Ryan, is Java. After 2018, remove the Java and the cap. Everything else is there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave this tab open and take care of it tomorrow.
Yeah, excellent. So that is simple and an easier one to do, and I cannot help you with that because we need to use Adobe to delete the Java and the cap.
Yeah, that's easy peasy.
Don't change anything else. Leave everything 2018 and just delete the bottom, and then that's easy. Can you go back to the that? Let's see. Ryan, we need your help with the, go to page number 2.
Oh, there's 2 pages.
Yes. So prospectus. Do you see issue 264?
Yep.
Prospectus. So John and I worked on this, and we pretty much finalized because we're closing to 20, and now the working group is live. So we need to be, you provided us feedback that what currently is, the format doesn't work. So then can you and just choose whatever format that allows us to improve the document, add more quotes, especially the more quotes as more partners or organizations join. if you know we are done with the content, it has been reviewed and we can adjust it. It needs to be all the way to the bottom. Oh yeah, that is a draft. We're using Google, but that doesn't work anymore. So you told us. So
Well, it doesn't work because we're trying to. I'm really kind
Yeah.
of forgot what this is all about.
this is if an organization is considering joining the MicroProfile working group,
Mhm,
either pays or is invited, right?
mhm.
There are three forms: guests, committers that do not pay,
Yeah.
and organizations. The prospectus is created for pretty much paid organizations, the ones that will decide to pay fees and contribute to MicroProfile and get the benefits of working with the MicroProfile community moving forward. This is a summary of what we have in the working group page, that we are deleting most of that page, right? Like a copy paste. So the document needs to be made into something that can be updated easily, right? In the format doesn't work. We need to have it, maybe we move it into PDF, a wiki, or maybe we do it, wiki might not look good because it's not fun, but you know.
But at the same time, if it's about consuming, information, maybe one page that people can skim through is with because I'm pretty sure those is it Confluence we're using for the wikis?
No, we use in MicroProfile,
Yeah.
we're starting to use Page.
Okay.
Ideally, this goes into the MicroProfile working group repo, but for marketing purposes, we need a PDF format because
Okay.
some organizations belong to Latin America or Europe or Africa or Asia, and they require the PDF form. So we need to think about those that require paper. Oh, sorry, I am adding Tatiana, waiting room. So then you said to us that Google Forms is not fun and it's not scalable for you. So can you think of ways to make this a PDF or something that we can own? And we are likely not to update it as often. The thing we could update often are adding more quotes from new incoming partners.
Mm-hmm. Into this.
Yes. That would be the only variable.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that we need to take it out of Google Slides.
Yes.
And I mean, we can export this into PDFs from Google Slides.
Yeah, and we should, but the page number 3 needs your help because it doesn't look good. And also we need to.
Okay, page number 3.
You said this page.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be tough to make.
Exactly.
In slides.
3 months ago when we worked on this, you told us this page is going to be problematic for you. I am thinking about it. How can we solve it?
And you want to add more?
Yes, we likely want to add every single partner organization that joins will get a quote in here. Not committers, but organizations.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to find the solution now, but think about this, because we need this document to be linked to the working group new page, right? And we need to be, the document needs to be downloadable from there as well.
Okay. Well, then I need to look this over tomorrow and kind of digest it and understand it.
Yeah, and Ryan, thank you so much. When you
But we want this editable for everyone?
Yeah. What do you mean, everyone?
So if we don't use Google Slides and we just put it in I'm trying to make sure if we export as a PDF, I want to make sure anyone can edit it and then export it as PDF and update it.
Only the current steering committee, like the working group, can adjust it. No longer has we need to make it for the working group. So the steering committee, that means in this call we work on it and then it gets approved. It doesn't need to be approved because it's marketing, but the thing is that the content cannot be as easily edited by anyone in the community.
Okay. I'm sure we'll need one more talk about it when I move it forward, because it's 9 slides and I want to make sure
and also Yeah, and Ryan, we need to delete, it says copyright 2020 Eclipse Foundation. We need to delete everything after this. It's made available, the license is wrong. So we need to just delete link Eclipse Foundation, which is fine. We link it.
Whatever this should change to, put in the ticket so I can, yeah.
Whatever you
Because
need.
it'll go to every single page and I'd rather not.
Yeah, okay. So pull me in and said, what do we adjust on this? Usually what you do in the past is you create a Google document and you ask questions in the Google document, and then you tell us, you pull us in.
Well, I mean, this is already in slides, so
yeah,
I wouldn't make a Google document for it right now.
yeah, it has been there for like 5 months.
There you go.
That's amazing. That's Emerson. Do you know what we're working on? Tatiana, a few of you join a little bit later.
Yes. Hi guys. I had another call, so joined as soon as I could. Yeah.
That's totally. Happy December, Tatiana. Mwah. So okay. So
okay, that's fine. I'll take a look into this.
And then go ahead. Do you have questions about? I have other things in this that are kind of like priority before the end of the year.
Honestly, I'm involved in like 90% of this.
Exactly, but we need to prioritize.
So I'm okay with everyone discussing what they would like to push first, but template for every components, yeah, it's not going to happen.
No, the website, all the improvements for the website on the main page go until 2020. We need to focus on finalizing the MicroProfile working group page.
Yeah, that's this one.
Can we open that one?
Yeah. So I had it open. I'll just click it here, wherever it is. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, of course, it drives me crazy that it doesn't automatically open a new tab every time.
And you're sharing Zoom, so your computer is slower. We get it.
Oh, my computer's been pretty slow today.
Memory. Let's think it's memory.
I don't know what it is.
Or did you update the new?
Everyone's home and taking the internet and using up the internet with Netflix.
Yeah. If you updated to the new OS, mistake. FYI.
Yeah, I did.
No. That's a total disaster. I did it and I already regret that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I did it by accident. I was half asleep. And I was like, oh, update. I thought I read Adobe, something. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And I was like, 45 minutes. And I was like, what am I updating?
It's the new OS then. Tatiana, you are there to prove it. I'm not going to do it.
Yes, that's total mess right now. I even, right now I'm going to change my MacBook and I'm going to use the older version of the other one because it's impossible to work.
You see, only here in the MicroProfile marketing call, we get to complain about Apple, like publicly. Seriously. Okay, so let's focus on this.
I mean, there's so many comments that it honestly, like this, here, it just means delete this entire thing.
All of it. So
I think what we should do though is that since it's like one person's opinion.
2.
Well, so far it's 1.
No, John and I agree on this.
Well, I think I need to see, like, it's best if someone says agree. Don't you
think?
Let's
go through it.
Suggestions?
No, let's go through it right now. This is a call for this. So let's go through it. And I sent so much feedback on this. This is the situation. We just chatted about the prospectus. And the prospectus is how we, aside from the quotes and the logos, is how we start the working page based on what we have, right? And we cannot add every single word of the prospectus here. We need to link it. So John already went in after he saw my feedback and he linked part of it. So you can see, you can go into the first one, just approve this part. You say organizations and we can clean it. Let's clean it, the things.
Okay.
The comment. The comments.
Yeah, well, I'm going up to all the billion of them.
Mhm.
That's why I don't really like suggestion mode, because it looks like this, and then the person that's in charge of like using the content gets stuck with this, because people leave comments and then it sits there for 2 weeks because that's all that happens.
Yeah. So let's.
So I would
see-
suggest, especially when it's like take your and take this at like grammatical stuff, just change. I think it's better just to change it, since there'll be a final review. It doesn't like leave
Yeah.
a craziness of it all.
Yes.
Or even not even in comment mode, but on the normal mode, if you want to delete it, take it and just make it light gray and then make a comment on it.
Mhm.
It's way better, because this like all these changes make it overwhelming for people to be able to digest what's actually being said.
Okay. So we understand that what we used here was the same model that we operated with the creation of the write-up.
Yeah, but everything in moderation.
I know. So I do understand it.
Yeah.
We will do better on the next time,
good.
and just we will do before we include you. We will do better, I think, because this is how Google is how we do it, and it's like we're like very aggressive. So what I say is, let's approve, John. Let's approve a bunch of stuff and just be very crude on it. Just approve, and then we will explain. I already explained here via comments.
But if I hit approve, it doesn't actually make the changes, I don't think.
Yeah, it does. Because I already adjusted. When you approve, it already changes everything. So go and start approving, and I'll show you.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
Yeah, approve everything, and I will show you what John and I did. And it's pretty much done. It needs more review on. Yeah, just go through it, and you will see that all of it gets completed. You see that?
All right. Well.
Yep.
You even don't really need to click on the text. You
Yeah.
can just go
Oh, that's
in
true,
the
huh?
side and just click on the on these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, then what's the point of suggestion mode if I'm just going to go through the whole thing and approve it all?
Because we had enough time to debate, and then we
Okay.
move forward. That's how we do it. This is how we do it, the charter.
And as far as I see, John was reviewing after Amelia's.
Correct.
Yeah, he did after the last call. Yeah.
After, so he saw them, so he agreed if he didn't comment anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is how we work, Ryan. So now that you know, this is like, you don't have to worry about, oh my God, I have to be the police. No way. And next time, I will make sure that this is clean for you to tackle, just to make sure that I take your feedback. Right, Tatiana? Or Tatiana does it, or Emerson does it. We don't care. We just do it. You assign me something and I saw it. It's good. So now, yeah, let's go on the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Introduction, just introduction, then the testimonials, and then why consider, okay, benefits.
So Ryan, here is what I have a question for you. So John and I work on this, and Tatiana, it would be awesome. Emerson would be awesome if we can get your input in this. And we need to add the prospectus, which Ryan is going to work on, and add the link sometime in the future. Do you consider we added benefits include just 4 or 5 bullets? We don't believe it needs more. It's just so that we can include the prospectus. The prospectus needs to be formal. I will go in there and say MicroProfile working group prospectus. That is the name. The prospectus, how it is there, is wrong. We need to make it very formal. Whatever the name we give at the PDF document, it needs to be here. Do you consider that it's okay for us to go benefits include and then a few bullets? Or do you prefer that we just say, check the MicroProfile working group membership prospectus instead? Do we make it no bullets and we go directly into introducing the prospective, or do we have it as it is right now?
If I understand you correctly, I think that some list with some short introduction of these benefits might be better to see at once, like what we are talking about. And then, of course, there can be some kind of link to more details or to the presentation with more detailed description, something.
So then you agree that benefits is perfect, that we should keep it.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think,
move on.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Emerson, do you have any questions? Any?
Yeah, is there any space limitation or
Yes. John, Ryan, can you show us the working page that we have right now?
Yeah.
Because Emerson has not seen it likely. And Emerson, the access is public. And using the passcode, you can see exactly what is going on, but we will show you.
I thought that was it. Hold on one second.
Everything is in the ticket. Do you see it, Emerson?
yeah, I just seen it.
Yes, like we will show you.
Okay, because my comment is more about that. If we have a space available, we can do a little introduction and then address the people to the prospectus. Other way, we can go straight forward to the document link.
So Ryan, here it goes. Let's go immediately into the page. Become member. I wanted to go into the become a member to go to the page so we can show in the video once again.
What are you talking about?
To the tab, to the call to action.
The tab section.
No, to the call to action and the tab, the beginning of the page. Yeah. So the links are incorrect and all the links are already located in the issue. Last time I checked, they had all of them.
Yeah.
So can we, I don't think anything is missing. All of the links are already in the issue. Can we correct it? Because this needs to go public this week. It doesn't need to be perfect. We can continue.
Well, I mean, of course it's going to get corrected once we have the content, the correct content in the body.
Yeah, and we already have it. So what we...
Well, we have it, but it still needs to be like laid out and everything.
Right.
So when I lay that out, of course, these will be all updated before it goes live.
So here we have it. We have new quotes that need to be added, and they are already in the Excel sheet. The call to action has the links, so that can be updated as well. We need to add here in the quotes the newest quotes that have been added. Ryan, using your feedback, I created a Google Excel sheet, and we have been adding those quotes there. And via the marketing email forum, I asked if there was a way for us to add, instead of the individual's quote photos for the prospectus quotes, the company logos. The prospectus quotes are organizations, not individuals. And we have...
Oh, do you still want their name or?
Yes.
Okay, but just the company logo in there.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Totally. So then I have in the Excel sheets that you will see in the issues, I have created two tabs, one for the prospectus, because the quotes will continue to increase, and those ones use the logo of the companies, and then one for contributors and committers alike, like Emerson can submit a quote and it will be added here, right? So then you said to us before that this section can stay like it is, and it will rotate every 15 seconds, and there is no limits on how many quotes it goes in there. Is that correct still today?
Yeah, but it's going to go in order like this, is because it's just a slide. It's not going to be random.
It's fine. Is there any way that we can get maybe Andre to help us make it random? Like
Then it wouldn't be using any WordPress functionality in it. It would be something custom, which, yeah, we of course can, because we already, I believe, Andre designed that from for Jakarta. So we could take the same thing, restyle it, and then just apply it to this. But then we would have to set up all the quotes into the same backend format. I think he was importing it from
Git.
Git, yeah, from GitHub. So if we want to do this later, yeah, it's no problem. I honestly would suggest it, because once it's added into GitHub, it's automatically updated to the website. So
let's do that.
If we're gonna have so many, honestly, I would think of a different way how to represent and show the quotes. But they're not short quotes. So,
Mhm.
well, yeah, I guess honestly, yeah, if we do a random sorting every single time you refresh, yeah, it will be more fair, but you're not going to be able to like review them all. Maybe it might be nice to have a quote page later on. If you want to see all quotes, you know, you go there,
Sounds
just a
wonderful.
random. I don't know if it's very that important, but
I think we can improve, and I think making this random is our goal. It shouldn't be always set. So can you think of ways? We don't have a ticket for this, and this would be a ticket because we have already worked on creating the contributors page for the future releases of all projects under the Eclipse Foundation. It not only affects the Jakarta E release 9, the code that we wrote and that you help with, the styling, I have given Chris, the webmasters at the Eclipse Foundation. I said, please use these for all the projects. Currently, the Eclipse Foundation has 16 working groups under its umbrella, and all of them can make use of this. Only MicroProfile currently is taking care of its own of its own website. Every other working group that is incoming, they are letting the Eclipse Foundation run it. That means that Chris,
we're going to keep it on our side, right?
Correct. So we keep everything on our website. The thing is that the code is free for everyone to use, and we want to make sure that we use it in MicroProfiles because we worked hard on it.
Well, let's tackle how to improve this later after we get, well, everything else, you know, where it should be.
Sounds wonderful. Totally wonderful.
Okay, so well, for the working group page, let's just give a quick update. After looking at, there was a page around here somewhere. Is it here? Yeah, I will look at this. Well, let's review a little bit more. This is the tab section. There's general, then there's description of general.
Yeah.
Or what?
So general is no longer needed, I think, because we have the charter on the call to action, right? So general is no longer needed if we have a call to action, and I really like how you have it on the top, right?
So I can delete this.
Yes. Yeah. Join the forum tab. And then we do.
What's this?
The specification process. I will add the link to this. This is one page.
Because this is, it should go like title, what's inside, title, what's inside, and because we are like here, budget coming soon.
Here in description is releases, MicroProfile releases. So you can, if you need one word, because I know that you like just one word for it. No,
well, I mean, you got to label the tabs. So
a specification process is releases on the upper releases. And I will add the link of the specification process today so that you already have it. We finalized that and approved it on October 20th.
And this section?
Legal. Okay. And everyone can join. Emerson, Tatiana, if you do not, and we can delete logos because you already added them in the beginning. And we can delete quotes because those ones were already, those are not relevant here. This was just like a brainstorming. That one is also gone, quotes.
Yeah.
And then the only description here is going to be the agreements are executed between the party and the Eclipse Foundation. That's the only explanation we need under legals. And then I will write something for releases.
This is the description, like the subhead for it?
Yes. Yes. Under releases, I'm going to write, there will be two links in there. One is the guidelines that we wrote for every specification release. And then I will write a one sentence. And do you think one sentence suffice, Ryan?
For what?
For explaining the description of every tab.
You mean for these little guys?
Yeah.
Or for like describing legal releases?
Yeah, I said legal.
Oh, 1 to 2 sentences, whatever you need to get the point across.
Yeah, but I said the agreements are executed between the party and the Eclipse Foundation. I said the
Yeah.
organization, I have to say, I'm using Eclipse Foundation words here.
It's not really telling what the section's about. It's kind of just giving a statement, but
Yeah, legal agreements. You can say, it's not even, because it's not only legal agreements, we need to make it very general. It's just,
I mean, if we wanted to really make sense of follow pattern, there's the title for the tab.
mhm.
Then there's a subhead. When you click the tab, it'll tell you kind of what's in it. And then it looks like there's the trend is a lot of external links.
Yes,
So at least if we get that subhead in there, explaining what you will find in this tab,
mhm.
1 sentence, 2 sentence, whatever's needed, and then all these links, that's fine. But at least you're giving some guidance throughout it. So it should follow the same pattern. Same with budget, same with here, maintenance. Everything should have a little description and then links to where everything's going.
Perfect. Okay, so then, mhm.
Like even here, like I showed everyone last time, the calendar's in here now, so you can at least click and see all the meetings and
So
everything you
amazing.
need.
Does this rotate by month? I thought that
Yeah.
feature was amazing, Ryan. Seriously, guys, what do you think about this? And like girls, what do you think about it? This is amazing.
Looks perfect because I'm always losing the link to this to this document with this calendar. So
I
that
think
would be
honestly we could
super.
put a couple links to this on its own separate page, possibly on the website.
We
so
can
people
improve it.
can easily find it.
Yeah. So we can improve it later, but Tatiana, you found like how easy I can go. I have my calendar and I can go to the website and find it. I'm like, okay, there it is. Like,
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So Ryan, I will add
Here, I'll do that.
Yeah. Maintenance, exactly. That's like knowledge. What do we use for knowledge? I mean, seriously, learn. In knowledge, we can say, learn more about MicroProfile. Because
Up to you guys.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna make the website, so I'm gonna put you guys in charge of content.
yeah, so it sounds great. The budget, go ahead.
No, I was just to say, the one thing that kind of caught me off guard last time is when we started creating this, it's like we were recreating the website all over again under these tabs.
Sure.
So when we talk about knowledge, let's make sure it's knowledge about the working groups, not
Correct.
knowledge about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So knowledge for the subhead, it's up to say, learn more about the MicroProfile working group. Very specific, very direct, and it talks about the MicroProfile working group because, it includes much more formality than what it used to be before. So we do differentiate both. So good call, John, and that's what I thought too. It's like the page is about the working group. Yeah. So in my thing about the releases is I will add another link. One is we have a guidelines that are followed by the 8 specifications or extensions, and that will be added also here. In most of these, except for the prospectus and the life cycle. John, do you believe that we need to add here under branding the life cycle or general knowledge? I think it's like general knowledge area. Do we add the life cycle, the document? I had a question. That is a question for you.
I'm not sure I follow.
There is a document under the marketing side when we were working on the charter, and also under the prospectus, you drafted the life cycle that will explain to everyone what we were trying to do, getting out of accomplishing becoming a working group. I think the document is very important and it should be added under knowledge. Currently, only you and I worked on the document. You drafted it, and then I went in and I checked some things. It doesn't need Ryan's cuteness. We can leave it as a Google document and move forward. But I would like to for us to add it under knowledge because it's important. And my question to
I
you
can
is,
find it.
no, I have it. We have it in the Git. It's still open. As soon as this is transferred here, we can close the Git issue. But I want to ask you, are you okay with that? Because I believe we work really hard on the working group, and that actually shows what we were trying to do. It shows who was involved, and it's part of the history. To me, it's acknowledged, but I need you to approve it because you pretty much push that on your own, and then I help you. But without you, there wouldn't be a life cycle. Trust me on this.
So is it the presentation?
Yes, not the presentation. It's like it's a document that you said these are the steps. First, we talk to the Eclipse Foundation, we talk between each other. And then we talk to the Eclipse Foundation, we find a step 1, and then we go into evaluation, then go incubation, and then active. That document, life cycle for the working groups. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at is a slide deck.
Yeah, that is a slide deck. I think it's 5 pages or 6 pages. So simple.
Yeah, let me paste it in the chat. See if this is the right one.
Okay. Let's see.
Oops.
Oof. Yeah. Yep, that is the one.
Okay.
In this one will have the same. It needs to have the same.
Oh. Needs to be updated.
Yes.
Let me update.
Yeah. It not only needs updating, it needs to have the same copyright as the prospectus. And I can go in there, John. We will have to adjust the copyright. You have the version. We added the version that is incorrect. We can just delete. We will use the same copyright as we did with the MicroProfile working group white paper because that is for documents. You added the technical one. It doesn't work. So for the documents that are under marketing and knowledge, we will add the copyright that we use for the white paper. Mm-hmm. Just FYI, because like I need to update both documents, and with Google, I cannot just use suggested mode. So if I don't tell you, no one else will know. It's just like the fun side of Google Slides.
So this working group document is more a steps required, right, for it to become a working group. Mm-hmm. So under knowledge, it's probably considered a historical document mm-hmm. as opposed to an in progress. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it would need to be history because knowledge is divided into past, present, and future, right? And I don't mm-hmm. think it's good for us to divide the 3. We can just say, when we add the link, we can say becoming a working group. That's it. Mm-hmm. And if you have another title, I will add it here and add you in the comments so you can go and make it pretty. You know, I don't do pretty. So becoming a working group and then the document. And you can, and everyone else here can adjust it as you see is better to explain the content.
Yeah, if you want to provide a link under knowledge to this, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. This is really good. And then under knowledge, we will add, we have learned a lot under the working group, lots of, and this data hopefully have been documented. This will be added into wiki, into the new repo. So Ryan, question for you. Can we leave some of these sections without links until we have the links? Because we need to work under the repo and that will take some time.
Leave coming soon like you have here.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't add that. I think you added that.
Maybe.
I like it. Coming soon. Everything needs to be under this. Coming soon.
Mm-hmm. Also under knowledge, we could probably point off to the wiki. Mm-hmm. Like at some point we have to have an operational guide, right? And we talk about taking this stuff on the wiki and sticking it into an operations guide mm-hmm. that really talks about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you cut out there, but now I hear.
Okay, we need we could potentially put that in as a excuse me, as a coming soon item.
Yes, Kevin, Kevin already, we were working on an issue with Kevin and Emily, and he already threw the task at me. And then I said, I can own it after we have done this and the budget and a bunch of other things we're doing with MicroProfile. So the operational guy will come, and I did agree to start it, but that will be in 2021, like January after we had. But yeah, we talked about it because we need it for everything. So
yeah, I would also point off to the working group Eclipse Foundation drive, right, where we have all the meeting minutes, we have all our process docs.
yes, can you add the links for this? Because I didn't want to change anything until I waited for this call to say, can we add a bunch of things? But I totally forgot about that one. It is super important drive because we are moving things from the marketing drive to the Eclipse Foundation working group projects drive.
Yeah,
Which
just
is-
certain content.
Yeah, certain, not all of it, but I mean, we have there don't we have in there the specification? John, can you go in here in this letter, in this document, and add no, we have it added, the specification one-page document that we created and approved in October. I added one and it was the wrong one. Then Kevin went in because we were working on the drafts for the releases. And then he went in and added another one. So there are two versions and only the correct one is being used, but I got confused myself. And I think you might have transferred that one into the private drive or public drive of the Eclipse Foundation.
Yeah, so here I'll paste a link in the chat to the drive.
That is for the Eclipse Foundation MicroProfile drive, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just have to decide what we want to link to.
We can use it, we can link to the entire drive, not a document, but the entire drive under knowledge.
I'm trying to think of how to put that under a single bullet to phrase it as something. Something meaningful, because if all we say is MicroProfile, drive is not going to be descriptive. Maybe it's working group, ongoing working group documentation.
It's incorrect. It's not. It has to be operational. Most of the stuff that we have there is only for specifications. So it needs to be Eclipse Foundation public drive for MicroProfile releases or similar. Because 90% of the content there is all about releases.
As you guys discuss it, make sure someone puts
John, are you on the computer?
thoughts and notes into it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta find the right drive here.
And Ryan, the thing why I waited for this call is because if we don't do this over this call, it gets too much ping pong because there are too many drives that we will continue to use, but this one is a specific. And even John needs to find the correct drive. In the meantime, while John is looking for the special drive, how are you guys? Like we have Emerson and Tatiana, and you guys are like, what is happening here?
Yeah, sometimes I have such feelings, especially after missing one or two calls.
I missed 2 calls too, all the ones in November. Like,
yeah, I was on the previous. It seems to me you were not at that one. So on Tuesday it seems to me it was. So I was waiting, but in general,
I was off on vacation, but I did work on this stuff before going, and then I didn't want to bombard everyone with emails to the MicroProfile marketing forum. Emerson,
Mhm.
have you subscribed to the MicroProfile Google forum?
I do.
Okay, good.
Um,
Not the
yeah.
community, but the marketing.
Mm, the
Yeah, be
word.
careful because I already made a mistake.
Yeah,
Uh,
the marketing forum, while John looks for the document, is it has been it's as long as it's a little bit younger than the MicroProfile community folder, but it's in MicroProfile we use
okay.
only 3 emails: the MicroProfile community, the marketing community, and the working group email. 3, and I highly recommend everyone to join the 3. Um, the marketing and the community and the marketing and the working group are used very strategically, like for the specifics. The community is used for everything, which is wonderful. So you will not be bombarded with hundreds of emails a day, FYI. John, do you find it?
Yeah,
Yeah, John.
I posted a comment
I see
saying
it
that we
there.
could, yeah. And, the subheading could be just working group document drive or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to have access.
No, you don't. It's
Maybe. I'm
public.
trying to remember.
The link is public.
No, it's not right now.
We need to make it public.
Well, I want to make sure that I know the meeting minutes are.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You know what?
I'm about to solve it now.
No, but we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
We're gonna think about that.
No. We will not think about it. John, I will on the task to send a message to the working group, pull Sharon and ask her a question. Why is the drive not public? We want it public.
Yeah, I thought everyone had view rights.
Correct. Everyone has to have view rights, but I think our request to do that was not executed because we didn't follow. So let me follow, because we did that in one of the calls back when in September, when we were working on having a Slack for MicroProfile and all this stuff. We said no, but then that needs to be executed. So I'm saying, let me follow up. I will follow up to the working group and say, hey, Sharon, we need a view access for the public of this drive. And then move. Yeah, I will do that. It's just we forgot. And if we don't check, nothing happens. It's just normal. Yeah. So let's not add this yet, because we need to make sure that the right, maybe she wants to move it to another place, or I have no clue.
Well, so pretty much to get this going, we need some subheads, whatever links possible. If not, please, if you know it's not going to happen, just copy and paste this coming soon above it.
Okay.
That way, if I see coming soon, I'll just put it there and it will come, but the tabs will still be there. I think it'd be great to get some subheads, at least if it's coming soon, so that people understand what will be in this tab to a little bit more of an extent. And if everyone agrees with the content that's here, I'll reformat it on the page and we can go to the next version.
Yeah. So Ryan,
and I guess we'll have to solve it in the ticket because there's no more meetings for the rest of the year.
No more meetings.
But I'll update the ticket, and then from there, I'd like to get at least 2 or 3 people's yes or no or comments. So I will ping and tag all of you in there, and then we can, when everyone agrees, we can put it live, the first draft live, kind of.
Yeah. So my feedback on this, and I am going to be very direct here. Ideally, we have this page go live by the morning of your Friday, Ryan. Not next week, but this week.
It matters if you guys get the time to put in the content needed.
I will get you everything today. Everything today, and then coming soon, I will add everything.
We're recording this conversation, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, everything will be coming soon because we have a lot.
I got to drop off now.
I know. So everything will be, yeah, exactly. So everything will be coming soon. And then I think, what does everyone else feels? Because I believe that once the page is public, it will prompt us to continue to adjust it, to add stuff, to see what is missing, because it will get actual feedback from everyone, not only.
Or will people look at it, and not take it serious too much because everything's coming soon?
Not everything. The most important things are there. We have the charter, how to join MicroProfile, the calendars, and it's the most important thing here is the quotes and the charter and how to join MicroProfile. Everything else is secondary, at least in my view, and this is me being super direct. And again, someone else can say, no, I believe X. You can say now.
Hey, we have a calendar.
Yeah, we got a calendar. We'll just put that on the top.
No, I like the idea of maybe tightening up just a little bit and then getting it out there. I like the idea of getting feedback and what's missing. And this is not going to be a highly trafficked website.
Nope. And we don't, in MicroProfile, we say the SEO, we are very soft on it because we don't get paid to work on MicroProfile. Clearly, we as companies, there are subscribers and things like that, but we don't observe closely who is in what side of the tabs. Maybe in 2021, we want to optimize that and see where people are spending the most time. I imagine it's going to be blogs in main page, but right? So there are some improvements we can do, but there is no reason for us to delay this.
I don't even know if they have analytics set up on this because it's not hosted on our hosting. So I don't even know how we would be able to see analytics on the site.
Exactly. This year we don't have a budget. I am about to send a note.
Well, I mean, you don't need a budget for the analytics. It's just on the website. But if we don't have access, because I guess it's hosted by Eclipse.
We moved it. We moved it to the Eclipse.
Oh, then we can see analytics then.
No, we moved it, but we control it. We pay monthly. In the Tommy Try pays monthly, but we don't want to make sure is move that into the working group, and then we have already everyone is admin, like some of the current partners, but we want to make sure that we get it finally formalized in the level that analytics.
You're talking about the hosting?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to move it. That means not move it, but we need to make sure that everything is linked. That means knowing where people stand, because currently we control it.
So it is the top of the hour now.
Yeah.
I do need to drop.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I have the recording control.
Oh, yes. Okay, let me see. Can you take we don't have everyone in photos, but I will take a photo. There you go. Photos. So then I can tweet it. When John publics the stuff, I will tweet it now. It's fine. So everyone, see you tomorrow.
All right.
Super amazing work on this stuff. There is a lot going on. John, rest. Everyone keep safe. I know, seriously. And Ryan, I will get you everything you need in the documents. John, thank you so much for going in through that and being like,
Yeah, no problem.
yeah. Kisses to everyone.
Gotta go.
Bye.